Welcome to the Daily Spiral. All right, let's talk about something weird. That little voice in your head that shows up at the absolute worst possible moment to suggest something terrible. You know what I'm talking about. You're just minding your own business, everything's fine, and then your brain just throws out the worst, most random idea you have ever heard in your life. Like you're standing on a high balcony, taking in the view, and a tiny part of your brain just goes, hey, you could just hop over the railing right now.
Or you're driving, cruising along, being a model citizen, and you get this bizarre little impulse to just yank the wheel into oncoming traffic.
Or, I don't know, maybe you're making a smoothie and for a split second, you think, I wonder what would happen if I just put my hand in there. It's a horrible thought, but it turns out it's also a ridiculously common one.
Yeah, this whole thing is so common. It actually has a couple of names. The French have a great one for it, l'appel du vide, which means the call of the void. So what is it? Is it some kind of secret death wish? Nope, not even close. The real reason is actually way weirder and a lot more interesting.
Okay, to get what's going on, you gotta pop the hood on your own brain. See, it's not one single perfect machine. It's more like two different computers from different decades kind of duct taped together, and they do not always sync up. So think of it like this. You've got two systems battling for control. First, there's your lizard brain. This is your ancient instinctual brain. It is super fast, but it's dumb. Its main job is to panic. Then you have your logic brain. This one is slow, thoughtful, and actually smart. The problem? The fast, dumb one always gets a head start. And here's that glitch in action. So you're standing near a cliff. At 0 milliseconds, your eyes see the drop. In just 50 milliseconds, literally faster than you can blink, your lizard brain hits the big red panic button and screams, "Danger, back up!" Your body actually flinches back. It's not until a whole 300 milliseconds later that your slow, chill logic brain finally logs on, looks around and goes, wait, why are we freaking out? There's a railing. We're totally safe. And that's it. That's the whole magic trick. That weird, dizzying, what if I jumped feeling, that's the lag. It's the gap between your brain's instant getaway signal and your brain's much slower realization that everything's actually fine.
Probably the best way to think about this is that it's just a spammy pop-up ad from your own brain, right? It's not a real desire, it's just a really annoying, badly timed alert. So remember this sequence. Your body gets the danger alert and freaks out first. Your conscious thinking brain only asks, what's happening? Second, the feeling comes before the thought. And hey, speaking of brain circuits, if you're enjoying this little deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Okay, so your logic brain wakes up late to the party. It finds your heart racing and your palms sweating, but it looks around and sees you're perfectly safe. Well, your logic brain hates a mystery, so it has to invent a reason for the panic. And the quickest story it can come up with is, okay, there's no danger out there, so the danger must be me. If I'm this scared of falling, it must be because I secretly want to jump. It's a completely bonkers conclusion, but it's the fastest way for your brain to make sense of those crossed wires. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a really dumb system. A glitch that makes you think you want to jump off a cliff seems like a pretty major design flaw. But here's the twist. It's not a bug, it's a feature. And it's actually a sign that your brain is working perfectly. This all comes down to something called error management theory. You can just think of it this way. Evolution programmed our brains to always make the least expensive mistake. When you're standing near a huge drop, your brain can mess up in one of two ways. And here are the options. One is a false positive. You feel scared even when you're totally safe. The cost? A few seconds of anxiety. Annoying, but harmless. The other option is a false negative. You feel completely safe when you are, in fact, in serious danger. The cost of that mistake? Death. So, which error do you think your brain is designed to make? It will choose to make you paranoid and wrong 1,000 times over just to avoid being chill and dead once. So that sudden, terrifying urge to do something awful, it isn't a death wish. It's the complete opposite. It's a misread signal from a survival system that is working beautifully. It's a sign that you are deeply, deeply committed to staying alive. Okay, so it's a good thing. It's a safety feature. Got it. But that still doesn't answer the most important question here. Am I a total freak for having these thoughts? Let's check the data. So get this. A major study on this found that over half of the people surveyed
People who have never had a single suicidal thought have experienced the call of the void. And let's be real, the other half are probably just lying. The point is, this is incredibly, incredibly normal.
And it's not just about jumping. A staggering 94% of people experience these kinds of weird, unwanted, intrusive thoughts about something, thinking about swerving the car or just shouting nonsense in a quiet library. It's all just background noise from your brain running weird simulations. You are so not alone in this.
Now, this is really important, so we need to be super clear. The call of the void is shocking. The thought feels alien and scary, and your immediate reaction is, "No, get me out of here." It repulses you. That is very, very different from genuine suicidal ideation. That usually comes from a place of internal pain, and the thought might feel like a sad comfort or a form of relief. The simplest rule is this: if the thought scares the hell out of you, that's your survival instinct working perfectly. That's the call.
Ultimately, that weird urge might just be a reminder of something kind of profound. The philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre called it the dizziness of freedom. It's that wild, terrifying split-second realization that you are in complete control of your body and that nothing is stopping you from making a catastrophic choice except you. So the next time you feel that weird little pull, don't panic. It's not a call from the void. It's a confirmation from your own brain that you are the one in charge and you have every single intention of staying right where you are, alive. Thank you for spiraling with us.